outside today again. It's a very nice day. I hope that the wind became windy all of a sudden. So the wind is not too strong and you guys can hear me. Wait a few minutes. See if anybody joins us. The world is changing, my friends. The world is changing. The earth is changing. Yesterday it was snowing. We had a snowstorm yesterday. Everything was white. Now it's sunny. All of a sudden. Can you feel the energy shifts? The energy shifts, my friends. Oh my God. How did you handle the solar eclipse? Crazy energies, my friends. Crazy energies. It's like every day is something else. Every day feels different. That's why I want to talk to you. What I want to talk to you about today. Hey, Sarah is here. Hi, Sarah. Yeah, the solar eclipse and the lunar eclipse and the new moon and the full moon and everything aligning. It's really takes a toll on us, guys. That was a doozy. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's like every day lately is like it's different. Every day is something different. Every day you wake up feeling differently. One day you're happy, one day you're ecstatic. Keisha is here. Good day, Keisha. One day you wake up, you're ecstatic. You're energized, you feel. See the beauty in everything. The next day or the next hour you can feel like you wanna bury yourself somewhere. I find myself asking a lot of questions that I answered myself a long time ago, but I find myself asking again. Tamara, hi Tamara, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today is how will I call it? Pounding with Tom. Got me thinking. I want to talk today about spiritual awakening. About spiritual awakening and more precisely, spontaneous spiritual awakening. Which is what I think most of us in this group are experiencing. I don't know each and every one of you and your stories. But a common it's a common thing among the 144,000 Lightworkers, Earth Angels, Starseeds, Twin Flames, Most of us didn't ask for this. All these most of us didn't ask for this process. Especially when you're going through periods of the dark night of the soul, or big transformations, or a time like we're going through right now. Right? We are going through this collectively. This is all happening in divine timing. Got me thinking about free will. Because we always teach in spirituality that there's free will, and that nothing can interfere with our free will. Not the angels, not God, not soul contracts, or whatever. But all of a sudden we found ourselves on this journey, right? And things start happening to us. Like it seems that we can't control it very much. Guys, can you hear me? Because it's pretty windy. We find ourselves on this journey all of a sudden. When things start happening, and we start changing, we start seeing the world differently, right? Our consciousness starts to shift. We never asked for this. Thank you, Kesha. And we never asked for this. To share with you a little bit about my spiritual awakening story. For those of you who know me, I'm a Heyoka empath, right? I'm a Sigma NFJ Heyoka empath. I never sought spirituality. Like I was never thought about spirituality, I never thought about spirit, I never thought about God, I was an atheist growing up. Talking about God was a stretch for me, even saying the word. But, like I said, as a Heyoka empath, I was always feeling this world differently, right? I could sense the energy, I could sense people's feelings, people's thoughts. Always, wherever you look, it's like a secret layer like that nobody can. It seems like nobody around me could see, but I could always see it. Right? People talk to you, they say something, but you feel something else. You read, you know what I mean. You're all empaths. So, I was always aware of these things. I was always aware of these things, but I never connected it to spirituality. Most of the time I connected it to being weird, being crazy, schizophrenic, ADHD, all these things that they like to call us. So I didn't connect it to spirituality. most of my life I was walking, roaming the earth like that. Like feeling that something is wrong with me, feeling that something is... like I don't belong nowhere. Because I can't share these experiences with no one. Nobody can understand this. Brought me to a lot of dark places on this journey. Like I said last week, it seems like it's coming in cycles of 7 years every time. 7 years. We go through a dark night of the soul, we get out of it a little different, a little stronger, a little... yeah, searching for belonging. Because we don't belong here. We're not from here. Brought me to very dark places along this journey. During my 20s, I was talking about every 7 years. Every 7 years, you go to a dark night of the soul. Either you know that you go to a dark night of the soul, or you just go to it. And you think that you went absolutely insane. Then we go out of it, we come out of it different, we come out of it stronger, we come out of it with a little bit with heightened gifts, right? And so on. Every 7 years, you find that you are transforming kind of against your will. Transforming kind of against your will. And all of a sudden, things that you like to do, things that you connected with, people that you connected with, you're not connecting with them. No. Things that used to make you feel satisfaction, fun, joy, don't connect with it anymore. For me, like I said, during my 20s, I was in Tel Aviv, Israel. I was a professional musician back then. Used to play with a lot of artists. And used to live a very chaotic lifestyle. Chaotic lifestyle. Playing shows in the evening, sleeping in the morning. If I don't have a show, I used to work in bars. If not bars, I used to play shows. For a very strong empath like me, it's very triggering. It's a very triggering environment to be in all the time. Lots of drugs and alcohol. Lots of drugs and alcohol was in my system back then, all the time, just to function like a human being. Why am I telling you this? Because every time, dark night of the soul, something falls away. One time it's the smoking cigarettes, that's okay. I don't mind that. Stop smoking. Then it was the alcohol. Then it was a lot of things that I used to enjoy back in the day. Thank God I still like to play the drums. Wow, the day that the drums will go away, that's gonna be tragic. Thank God I still have the drums. But besides that, like I used to enjoy movies, I used to enjoy parties, I used to enjoy being somewhat socialized, like a social with people. Every 7 years, you change, you change, you change, you change, you change, you change, you change. It will drive you to push you to places that you don't want to be in. To those who know me, I have 3, almost 4 suicide attempts behind me because of this feeling of not belonging, because of these changes that seems to be, it seems like they're not in my control. Every 7 years, like you can prepare for it almost, but you don't know what is gonna come. Well, why am I rambling on and on about this, my friends? Because I find myself yes, I know a lot of us feel this right now. A lot of us are feeling this right now. You find yourself sitting at 44 right now. You find yourself sitting at home at 44 and you're thinking like, this is not at all what I envisioned. Growing up, living your life. All of a sudden you find yourself at 44 sitting at home, like contemplating the meaning of life all the time. The meaning of life and the energies and you think about the planet, and you think about the collective, and you think about Christ consciousness, and you think about planetary transformations, changing of eras. You talk in terms of energy all day long. And you think to yourself, where the fuck is the free will? Where the fuck is free will in all of this? I know that usually I'm saying I'm positive and all these things. Stay positive, stay positive. I'm grateful that you are thinking about these things because you are holding. I know that's what we are doing. We're all alchemists. That's what we are doing. We're feeling it and we're releasing it. But feeling it is hard. Feeling it is hard. You find yourself sitting at 44. All your friends are gone. Because you can connect with them anymore on that frequency that you are. That makes sense. That makes sense. But in spirituality, we always teach free will, free will, free will. I used to believe in free will. But all of a sudden, you notice that you can't even... I'm talking about friends, I'm talking about socializing. Even with your family, you can't communicate anymore. Unless you pretend to be something else. right? Exactly, but where is the so do we have or don't we? You understand? Free will until a certain point, I guess. Even with your family, you can't communicate anymore unless you pretend to be something else. Like when my parents call me, when my mother called me, she asked me how I'm doing, but if I will tell her how I'm doing or what I'm thinking about, her eyes rolls backwards. Like again, you with your, you know what I mean? So all of a sudden you can communicate with your people that used to be your friends, people that used to be your family, people that used to be your wife. Because you can't communicate with them anymore. You ascended, but you asked for this. Yeah, we signed on this soul contract. You're right, Sarah, but I guess we didn't read the small print. Four to 5 years. Yes, Kesha. Exactly. Because we're going through this collectively, right? We're going through this collectively. A lot of us, we started being a lot more aware in 2019, 2020, during Corona. Oh, I like this conversation. You guys are chiming in about being filled. So. Here you go. Here you go. Exactly, Sarah. We can say we have free will to choose what can we eat, I guess. oh, where are we gonna drive today? But we say difficult, on the verge of impossible. I find myself, I cannot function in the 2D almost. Can't. Essentials only. Those of you who know Kesha and Sarah, they know. I'm on the twin flame tree, like a lot of us in this group, because the 144,000 are the twin flames. There's a lot of debate, about twin flames and such. We talked about it before. Why? Who are the twin flames? Who is a true twin flame? Who is a this? It's not the point of this conversation. There are 144,000 are the twin flames. But the thing is, since I met her, I call her the goddess, because she is. Since I met her, it seems like my life got kidnapped. Kidnapped by this thing. Hey, Lina! Lina is here. Hey, Lina, I missed you for a week. Seems like if before I had like some kind of a control over my life and I felt like I did have free will, ever since I met my it seems like I lost God took the reins, and that's it, no free will for me, at least. We call it the graduation of our soul, the twin flame journey. The graduation of our soul. It seems like it feels like graduation. It feels like we're being tested in the hardest ways there is lately. At least me. This lady is standing there with her dog in her hands, staring at me. Okay. I'm talking to a camera. Like, it seems like my life took a turn. Like, God took the reins and that's it. I'm driving now. You sit, you're gonna be quiet. No free will, guys. All of a sudden, the business that you built is crumbling down. The friendships that you had are gone. Your security in life. Yes, there is peace. We are called to surrender, right? We are being called to let go and let God. Again, you find yourself in this situation. I almost lost you to the wind. Almost lost you to the wind. The business that you build is crumbling down, and it seems like you have nothing to do about it. The people around you can't communicate with. Your family, you can't communicate with. Find yourself isolated from the world. Not isolated from the world, because I have you guys. Because I have you guys. You find that the people that you can since you let go of control, has there been any changes? You're asking or you're saying, Kesha? I'm describing the changes. Describing the change. I have you guys. You find that the people that you connect with that we are many, but we are scattered, right? All over the place. You're asking, yeah, so I'm gonna say. Since I let go, things have been happening. But It's for the better order wars, right? You have to take, it's a world of duality. So like I said, my business that I used to run for like the past 7 years, almost gone completely. Friends, I'm not from here, from Canada. I came from Israel, so the somewhat group of people that I managed to round around me during these years that I'm here. I've been here for 14 years now. These people are gone. I'm out of a toxic marriage that I was living for 12 years. Still have my daughter, still have my house, still have my dogs, still have my drums. Maybe I said drums twice. I really hope that I don't lose the drums on this journey. I like playing the drums. But also, you are the people, Kesha. You are the people. And that is why we are all here in this group, because we are all looking for someone to relate, because our world is changing rapidly and we seems like we can do nothing about it. Right? But also, Kesha, since I let go, I found myself doing this. Since I let go, God is speaking to me a lot more. Since I let go and I embrace this journey, this transformation, this my role in all of this. That's the only times when I feel really like like myself. Only when I'm talking these things, only when I'm talking energy, only when I'm talking God, only when I'm talking unity, only when I'm teaching, only when I'm sharing. Here you go. Exactly. But again, you find yourself in these moments in time, right? Because I always say we have to stay present. We have to stay present. We have to 1, 2, 3, 4 on the time, guys. We are learning. We're developing. See, I was just checking the time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we are growing. We are expanding. We are alchemizing, like Sarah said. I am talking these things because this is how we do it. We have to feel it. We have to go through it. We have to recognize it. We have to fucking let it go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sarah, I love you. Guys, I will say each and every time, that woman, that soul, okay, because we're souls before we are this vessel. That soul, incredible soul. The founder of our group. Much love to Sarah. Without Sarah, we wouldn't be here. Right now talking to each other. The thing is, we are alchemizing. We have to feel it, we have to recognize it, we have to process it, we have to fucking let it go. So that is why I'm talking to you about this, guys. If you feel like me today, or if you feel like me, If you can relate to what I'm saying today, then you're alchemizing yourself. So now what? Now what? We decided that we didn't decide. We came to the probability that there's no free will. For us, at least. We're trying to refrain from the term chosen ones, but let's be real. We've been chosen for this a long time ago. Like you said, Sarah, it's there's free will and there's destiny. In our destiny, it seems like it's been written a long time ago. Free will, we practiced it when we signed this contract. Exactly, signs and synchronicities. Exactly. It seems like we practiced our free will when we signed this contract. And now God is saying, it's time to go to work. Chosen ones. It's time to go to work, chosen ones. So what does it mean, my friends? Yep, exactly. We talked about it last week. That it's like you live your life and it's like something that happened when you were 9 all of a sudden makes sense at 37. And all the loose ends starts to get together and all the pieces starts to fall into place. It doesn't make it any easier though. Right? Okay, so we've been chosen for this, so we've been destined for this, but what the fuck? It's all a lot of the time it's like, what the fuck? Since the eclipse I feel like, what the fuck? But that's not what I wanted to say. What I wanted to say is, what now? Right? We've been called, it's our destiny, okay? What now? How do we do this mission that we've been called to do? I see a lot of people in the group, they are asking, well, what is a light worker? What are the 144,000? As having chosen, the one choosing is not outside ourselves, because God is inside us. God is in each and every one of us. That's true. But again, we're talking incarnations all the time. We're talking about soul contracts. We're talking about... So where does it start and where does it end? You know what I mean? Somebody chooses to do this. Because most people around this globe are not going to do what we're going to right now. They're not. They are still living their lives. A lot of people are terrified today. Woke up to a brand new world. Infinity, exactly. But right here, right now, is sitting a person that's going through this, right? You, me, Kesha, whoever is gonna watch this video. What was I saying? We've been chosen for this. Now is a matter of, I guess, Lena asked me last week. We have to believe in the mission. We have to believe in the mission. We have to believe in that there's a reason, right? We know the reason. We have to keep the faith. Just be love. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. Like I said last week, when humanity is gonna experience this, this is gonna be behind us. Still, we have to go through this, and it's not easy. We have to believe in the mission. When your world falls apart, when you see it and you think to yourself, what the fuck did I sign for? Stay grounded, guys. Go outside. Today I felt like I need to be outside. I've been sitting here for a while before I started this. Stay grounded, guys. Believe in the mission. Believe that to be up exactly. Exactly. And a lot of us, we find it hard to bring stability at these times. Because it's hard to function in the 3D, where you bring stability from. But it's energetic first and foremost, right? It's energetic first and foremost. If we don't have stability inside, we can't bring stability from the outside world. Master manifestors, right? If we're not stabilized from the inside, if our energy is all messed up, we cannot manifest stability. Which is also a paradox, right? Because how can you manage inner stability when your outer world is falling apart? Meditation, guys. Meditation, believe, and grounding. That's all we can do. Yeah, I see a new face. Hi. You understand, my friends? I'm sorry to do this like this today. No, I'm not sorry. Because again, we're alchemizing, right? I'm doing it live. I'm alchemizing live with you. There's a reason for all of this, guys. There's a reason for all of this. And if you find yourself feeling like me today, get yourself outside. Sit in the sun. Listen to the world. Listen to God. Listen to your inner voice. Listen to your inner voice. You find yourself sitting and you're hearing all this clatter in your head and what will happen and money and rent and the world, and we all woke up today to a brand new world thanks to our friend Donnie. Brand new world. I'm not watching TV, but Facebook. You can't avoid hearing the news. We all woke up to a brand new world today. Everybody's panicking. So when you hear these panic thoughts in your head, or the stress, or where the money is gonna come from, and what is gonna happen, and is there gonna be a World War III, and is there blah 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 blah. Go outside, sit in the sun, guys. Listen to the voice. Yeah, it is every moment. But today, Donnie dropped a bomb on all of us. I know that in Israel, at least, they are freaking out right now. Didn't expect this. Listen to the voice of your soul. The voice that speaks calmly to you. The voice that's telling you that everything is going to be alright. The voice that tells you to keep the faith. I'll see it when I believe it. Not the other way around. We have to believe. We have to believe that this is happening for the greater good of everyone and everything. And we have to prepare. We have to prepare for our role in all of this. One day we're going to teach all of this to the rest of humanity. We're going to teach about faith, we're going to teach about love, we're going to teach about the power of intention, power of creation, of unity, of working together, not against one another. Right now it's to each his own, especially after this morning. Guys, we are here for a reason. We are here for a reason. And this is all happening right now for a reason. Yes, we are Kesha. We are the leaders of the new world. When everything will crumble down, they will come to us. They will come to the people that don't freak out, that seems to stay calm during all of this. Again, because we already been through it. We already been through it. Our world crumbled a long time ago. Exactly. So guys, I think the point of everything that I'm saying is stay strong. Stay strong, and when things don't make any sense, stay in your belief, stay in your vision, stay in your power. Okay, guys. I'm not that. Maybe it seems like I'm melancholic. I'm not. I'm just being authentic. I'm just being authentic. This journey, a lot of people, they say, peace and love, peace and love. It's all about butterflies and unicorns. No. It's not all about butterflies and unicorns. This journey is not for the faint of heart. This journey is hard, this journey is painful, this journey is soul crushing. But this journey will bring you back to God. It will bring you back to God. It will bring you to love. It will bring you to the truth. To the truth. And I love you, Kesha. It will bring you to the truth of what it is all about. It is all about God. It is all about love. It is all about unity. If I am you, Kesha, and you are me, and I'm Sarah, and I can't recognize who's that in the picture. If I'm you and you are me and I'm everyone else and everything else, then there's no reason to fight. There's no reason to kill each other. There's no reason to punish each other. To the real self, to God, yes. If we are all one, there's no reason to fight. If we are all one, there's no reason to play power games. If we are all one, then we can contribute to one another instead of stepping on each other's heads. Exactly, and there's no reason to fear because we are all looking at the same goal. We all want to build, not to destroy. And that is the only reason is love. Exactly. And that is why we're going through all of this, guys. That is why. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it in there at that. We always, at the end of the day, it's always love. The answer is love. Ask me a question, I don't care what you ask. The answer is love. The more love we're gonna spread in this world, the brighter we shine. We're gonna see the change, guys. We are master manifestors. We spoke about it many times before. Whatever we believe in, whatever we project onto this reality is what we're gonna see. Right now we're seeing a lot of fear, right now we're seeing a lot of disparity, right now we're seeing a lot of things going down. It's our job to keep the light on. Okay, guys? So, before I will ramble on and on and on and on and on and on, I think I'm gonna say goodbye. As always, I love you. Thank you for hearing me. Pouring my heart out again. Let me know what you think about this topic in the comments if you watch this video later. And that's it. Love you all. Until next time.